1. Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe, the ultimate sex symbol of the Golden Age, captivated audiences with her beauty and charm. But behind the glamorous facade lay a woman plagued by insecurities and a desperate need for love. Marilyn had a peculiar addiction to pillow talk. She would spend hours on the phone with her lovers, sharing intimate thoughts, dreams, and fears. This need for emotional connection often led her into tumultuous relationships, where her vulnerability was both her allure and her downfall. Despite her fame and success, Marilyn's quest for genuine love and acceptance remained unfulfilled, leaving a legacy that was as tragic as it was iconic. Her life was a whirlwind of passionate affairs, each one a reflection of her longing for connection, yet often ending in heartbreak. In the end, Marilyn Monroe was not just a star. She was a complex woman searching for solace in a world that often felt cold and unwelcoming. 2. Cary Grant. Cary Grant, the epitome of sophistication and charm, was adored by many for his debonair style and wit. However, behind that suave exterior was a man with a quirky obsession: collecting wigs. He believed that a good wig could transform a person's identity, and he had an extensive collection that he would often use to impress his lovers. Cary's romantic life was as colorful as his wigs, filled with passionate affairs that hinted at his struggles with commitment. His relationships were often intense, marked by a blend of charm and complexity. Despite his on-screen persona as the perfect gentleman, Cary grappled with his own insecurities and the pressures of fame. His charm may have captivated audiences, but it was his complex personal life that revealed the man behind the legend. In the end, Cary Grant was not just a Hollywood icon. He was a man searching for love and identity in a world of make-believe. 3. Bette Davis. Bette Davis, the fierce and talented actress, was known for her powerful performances and indomitable spirit. Yet, her personal life was marked by a peculiar addiction to collecting dolls, particularly the vintage and somewhat creepy kind. Betty's obsession with these dolls mirrored her tumultuous relationships, often filled with passion and heartbreak. Her fiery nature attracted many suitors, but her independence often led to clashes. Betty's love life was as dramatic as her roles, filled with intense emotions and unforgettable encounters. She was a woman who loved fiercely and lived boldly, often finding herself in relationships that mirrored the complexity of her characters. Despite the challenges she faced, Bette Davis remained a trailblazer in Hollywood, leaving behind a legacy of strength, resilience, and a passion for life that continues to inspire. 4. Clark Gable. Clark Gable, the king of Hollywood, was known for his rugged good looks and charismatic performances. However, he had a strange obsession with socks. Gable believed that the right pair of socks could enhance his performance, both on and off the screen. His romantic escapades were legendary, with numerous affairs that showcased his charm and allure. Yet, beneath the surface, Clark struggled with the pressures of fame and the complexities of love. His relationships were often passionate but fleeting, reflecting the tumultuous nature of his life in the spotlight. Gable's charm and charisma made him a heartthrob, but his personal life was filled with ups and downs, as he navigated the challenges of love and commitment. In the end, Clark Gable was not just a Hollywood icon. He was a man who sought connection in a world that often felt superficial. 5. Greta Garbo. Greta Garbo, the enigmatic star of the silver screen, captivated audiences with her mysterious allure. Known for her reclusive nature, she had a peculiar addiction to mystery novels. Garbo would often disappear for days, lost in the pages of a good whodunit, seeking solace from the pressures of fame. Her relationships were intense yet secretive, often shrouded in mystery, much like the plots of her favorite novels. Greta's quest for love and understanding was as complex as her characters, leaving a legacy of intrigue and fascination. She was a woman who craved connection but often found herself retreating into solitude. Despite her fame, Garbo's life was a delicate balance of public adoration and private longing, making her one of the most intriguing figures in Hollywood history. 6. James Dean. James Dean, the ultimate rebel without a cause, was a cultural icon whose life was tragically cut short. His search for connection often led him into fleeting romances, reflecting his deep-seated need for love and acceptance. Dean had a bizarre addiction to motorcycles, believing that riding gave him a sense of freedom that nothing else could match. He often took his lovers on wild rides, seeking thrills both on the road and in his relationships. His passionate liaisons were intense but short-lived, mirroring the tumultuous nature of his life. James Dean's legacy is one of both rebellion and longing, forever etched in the annals of Hollywood history. His tragic end only amplified the allure of his persona, leaving fans to wonder what could have been. In the end, James Dean was not just a star. He was a symbol of youthful angst and the quest for identity in a world that often felt chaotic. 7. Elizabeth Taylor. Elizabeth Taylor, the stunning actress with violet eyes, was known for her beauty and tumultuous love life. With multiple marriages and affairs, Liz had a peculiar obsession with matching jewelry sets. She believed that each piece told a story and often wore them on romantic dates, showcasing her love for both glamour and connection. Elizabeth's relationships were passionate and often scandalous, reflecting her desire for love and companionship. Her life was a whirlwind of romance, filled with high-profile relationships that captivated the public. Yet, beneath the surface, Liz struggled with the complexities of love, often finding herself in tumultuous situations. Her legacy is one of beauty, resilience, and a relentless pursuit of love, making her a true Hollywood legend. Elizabeth Taylor was not just an actress. She was a woman who lived life to the fullest, embracing both the joys and heartaches that came her way. 8. Humphrey Bogart. Humphrey Bogart, the tough guy icon of film noir, was known for his rugged charm and unforgettable performances. Beneath his hard exterior lay a surprising vulnerability, as he had a peculiar fondness for romantic poetry. Bogart would often write heartfelt poems for his lovers, revealing a softer side that contrasted with his on-screen persona. His relationships were marked by passion and intensity, often filled with the kind of drama that made for great cinema. Despite his tough guy image, Bogart was a romantic at heart, seeking deep connections in a world that often felt harsh. His love life was as complex as the characters he portrayed, filled with both triumphs and heartbreaks. In the end, Humphrey Bogart was not just a Hollywood legend. He was a man who sought love and understanding in a world of shadows and intrigue. 9. Judy Garland. Judy Garland, the beloved star of The Wizard of Oz, was known for her incredible talent and captivating performances. However, her life was marked by struggles, including a peculiar addiction to collecting shoes. Judy had a vast collection, believing that each pair had its own story to tell. Her obsession with shoes mirrored her tumultuous relationships, often filled with passion and pain. Judy's love life was a roller coaster, with marriages and affairs that reflected her quest for stability and affection. Despite her struggles with addiction and mental health, Judy remained a beloved figure, enchanting audiences with her voice and charisma. Her legacy is one of resilience, talent, and a relentless pursuit of happiness, making her a true icon of Hollywood's golden age. Judy Garland was not just a star. She was a symbol of hope and perseverance in the face of adversity. 10. Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra, the legendary crooner with a voice that could melt hearts, was known for his charm and charisma. However, his life was also filled with romantic escapades, as he had a peculiar obsession with swing dancing. Sinatra would often host secret dance parties for his closest friends, complete with live music and plenty of romance. His relationships were passionate and often tumultuous, reflecting his larger-than-life persona. Frank's love life was a series of high-profile romances, each one more scandalous than the last. Despite the chaos, he remained a beloved figure, captivating audiences with his music and charm. In the end, Frank Sinatra was not just a singer. He was a man who lived life to the fullest, embracing both the joys and heartaches that came with fame and love. 11. Rita Hayworth. Rita Hayworth, the stunning actress known for her beauty and grace, was a Hollywood icon of the 1940s. However, her life was marked by a peculiar addiction to gardening. Rita found solace in her garden, often retreating to her lush oasis to escape the pressures of fame. She believed that nurturing plants was a way to cultivate love and beauty in her life, and she often invited her lovers to join her in planting flowers and tending to her garden. Her relationships were passionate and often tumultuous, reflecting her desire for connection and stability. Rita's love life was filled with high-profile romances, including her marriage to Prince Ali Khan, which captivated the public. Despite the glamour of her Hollywood persona, Rita Hayworth was a woman searching for peace and fulfillment in a world that often felt chaotic. In the end, she was not just a star. She was a woman who sought beauty and love in every aspect of her life. 12. Gene Kelly. Gene Kelly, the legendary dancer and actor, was known for his incredible talent and infectious energy. He brought joy to audiences with his iconic performances in musicals like Singin' in the Rain. However, Gene had a complex personal life, marked by a peculiar obsession with tap shoes. He believed that the right pair of tap shoes could elevate his performance and enhance his connection with his partners on stage. Gene's love life was filled with romantic entanglements, often intertwined with his passion for dance. He would frequently host dance parties, where he would charm his partners with his moves, creating an atmosphere of romance and excitement. Despite his success, Gene faced challenges in his relationships, often struggling to balance his career with his personal life. In the end, Gene Kelly was not just a brilliant performer. He was a man who danced through life, seeking love and connection in every step he took.